Hey everybody, Chachi Sanchez here, and in today's IAE Expo highlight, we pretend to be a good Samaritan.
Excuse me, ma'am. Yes, someone left this up in my elevator. If you could just get that to them, I'm sure they'd be much appreciated. Thank you.
We turn down the Christmas music,
Oh my gosh, this freaking music in the hall, it's so loud.
and we point out mistakes that were made.
The Mustang Nomad? Wait, what?
Just another Expo tour. With that being said,
Hey Joe, welcome on in. Also, Chachi, how's it going?
There we go.
Sorry to kidnap you the other night. Oh, no worries. I mean, it was my fault. I was the one who got into the wrong ship. Why is the door already open?
This isn't my ship. This isn't my ship. This isn't my ship. This isn't my ship.
That was fully my bad. I just went along for the ride. My hair is dark brown. Was wanting to ask if I could use the footage. Oh yeah, for sure, Chachi, you definitely can.
Sweet.
You definitely can. I'm probably immersed in VR at the time. I bet Star Citizen in VR would be wild.
Turn that off. All right, cool. So, I kidnapped her the other night on stream. Needed to get her permission to use footage to make a funny clip of it, but yeah, she snuck into my Su Yen, and I just straight up fucking took off and did a bounty hunting mission with her in the back of it. And she was streaming the entire time. I had no clue, and her friends warped to her while she was in my ship, and then they ended up helping me fight the bounties, and I thanked them in chat, and then that's when they alerted me that I had kidnapped their friend / streamer, that everybody was watching me. So, and then she raided me because she was a great sport about it. Hey, what is this? Oh, a bit of lost flight manual. Turn this in at the front desk. Okay. Excuse me, ma'am. Yes, someone left this up in my elevator. If you could just get that to them, I'm sure they'd be much appreciated. Thank you. Okay, welcome everybody to VR Citizen. Perfect. Day 6, Consolidated Outlands and Argo Astronautics.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval
Alright,
system.
so I don't think I have any Argo vehicles. Okay, MPVU personnel. That's not going to get us to Microtech, however. So I think in lieu of that, we'll just take over the beta? Yeah, the beta. Okay, so yeah, there's definitely a back. Ah, okay, on the right side. Exit to rear, and it turns around. Sweet, sweet, sweet. So you could throw down some box stuff right here. If you go through the handy door instead of a cargo, you have a really, really nice, fairly spacious living space, despite the... Like, I'm honestly surprised they can fit this much living space on this frame of this ship. Like, it's pretty impressive. Alright, well, with that said, let's get over to Microtech. Thanks. Game looks so good in VR. Oh, dude, doesn't it? Just go look at, like, plants. Go look at, like, paneling, at vents, at any, like, wall detail and stuff like that. Like, this crap over here. Like the walls and interiors of the game look so good in VR because it just has depth. And, like, the textures and the greebling. The greebling is just like bullshit, like, you know, pipes, wires, bits and bobs and stuff like that. That is an industry term for model makers when they're making like plastic ships for sci-fi movies. Put some greebling on the side of that and make it look fancy, you know, make it look sci-fi. So none of this stuff really does or has any, you know, does anything or has any meaning, but it does make it look make the texture look a lot cooler. All of this right here, this is greebling, okay? And all of that pops in VR, if you guys weren't aware. Anyways, that's today's lesson on stuff and things with Chachi. Let's go.
You are clear to launch.
You know, just getting some screenshots. Okay, so, boom. Argo, Consolidated Outlands, Grey Cat Industrial, and Kruger Intergalactic. Ah! Hello. Mr. Red and Blue. So what is it? Apex Hall? Zenith Hall. Okay, okay. So, these guys. Mule. Yeah, yeah. Triple Miner. Hope that they make even bigger rocks that this thing has to like triple mine. Whoa. The multi-ore thingy, I don't know. You figure it out. Alright, so we got the mole, raft, SRV. Ooh, we need to rent the SRV and go tow stuff around. But yeah, then we got the P-52, P-72, the Argo Cargo, and the Argo Personnel. We got the Mustang Gamma, Beta, Alpha, Delta, and then the Nomad itself. Down here in the hover, or in the Hullo suites, we got the Pioneer. Very cool. Hover quads on the left, and then Grey Cat, PTV, Rock DS, Rock, and STV on the right. So, everything all bundled up nicely there. So, let's get to it. Yeah, you can tell that these guys have a very, very industrial feel to them. Alright, so you got the MPU. The personnel has this little pod that has, well, seating for, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. So, seating for 8, you know, with actual straps and chairs and, you know, everything that you would expect out of that. The entire case can basically come off and be dropped. This whole thing can be swapped out for a single seat and a whole bunch of cargo. Honestly, you could fit like a dozen or so people in here standing room. It'll be fine. But that's the MPU-V, cargo and personnel. We got the P-52 Merlin. Right. Snub fighter, designed in conjunction with the RSI. Elegant short-range snub fighter represents the first... thank you, buddy. You know what? It fits on the bottom of the RSI Constellation series. It's meant to be an actual dedicated snub that launches from the bottom of them. So, you got your 72 and your 52. One of these is like the best atmospheric racer, and the other one is the best 0G racer, currently with the modern flight model. All of which is to be reworked eventually. So we have the, what is this called? The Raft. Okay, I was forgetting the name earlier. But yeah, this is the one that can hold a whole bunch of cargo in the back. Has room for cubes that go this way, and it can hold 32 SCU crates, I think. I'm pretty sure it can hold the big ones. Features a hefty, 92 SCU cargo hold, and capable of carrying up to 3 standardized 32 SCU cargo containers. Told you. Perfect entry-level hauler, and perfect for entry-level haulers and old pros alike. The Raft is an ideal solution for reliable local freight transport. Oh my gosh, it's freaking music in the hall, it's so loud. Alright, so that's the Raft. Then we have the SRV, which is the tow ship. That is able to hover. Nice. Alright, but yeah, this is basically a tugboat. Somebody has a downed ship or whatever, you go in, you hook up the giant tractor beam to it, and then in the actual ship itself, that's a little window in the back that the person who's getting their ship towed can just chill and relax in. It's actually got a really neat interior. And then, of course, you got the mole, which we saw the trailer for earlier. It's got that triple mining head, really, really big saddlebags. Is elevator access back here? Really? No, yeah, that makes sense. That's right, that's right. Yeah, I thought it was a little bit further forward, but that checks out. Funny thing to note is that, yeah, this whole thing separates, and the laser is actually kind of an empty hollow cab that is... It's not a sealed off compartment, basically. You need to wear a flight suit if you're in zero atmosphere, because it's just completely open on the mining arm. They are not sealed cockpits at all. I think this one might be... Yeah, this one does have a door. So this one seals, but the other ones, they just go straight into the laser arm. Here, let me show you. Show you exactly what the problem is here. That's the problem. There's a big giant hole in the side that lets you have access to the space and the elements, and somebody can literally walk through there while you're using the arm. So buyer beware, that is not sealed lasers on the side. Alright, so those are the three big ones. Let's go to the side hall. Until then, you get to look at it. It's nice and pretty. Oh my lord! Forgot about this commercial. I honestly don't think I actually saw this whole thing. I saw bits of it, but... Was that like a sneak for Squadron 42? Was that the Odin system? Did he do like a Pyro Odin to Nyx jump? Is that what we just saw? Alright, so this is the Consolidated Outland Hall. Oh yeah, I forgot that they added this, the Nomad. Which is a lot bigger than I thought. And that's right, it doesn't have landing gear. It's got a hover gear. Hover pads. Very, very handy for your discerning citizen who doesn't like to land or have too much trouble with it. So yeah, this is their starter ship plus, basically, is what they call them. Versatility of a medium-sized multi-purpose freighter packed into a stylish compact frame. Consolidated Outland Nomad is the mode of self-sufficiency, the spirit of the open sky, and the perfect solution for anyone yearning to start a brand new adventure. The Mustang Nomad? Wait, what? The Mustang Nomad? Is it a Mustang? Consolidated Outland Nomad. Yeah, that's wrong. That's clearly wrong, right? That shouldn't be. It's not a Mustang series. It's its own ship. Yeah, it's a Mustang Gamma. Yeah. So speaking of the Mustang series, we have the Gamma racing variant. I can get platinum on every single track with this ship, and I can warp to all of them. So that's fun. We have the Beta, which we flew over here in. It's got the rear, or the interior in the rear that lets you sleep and have a bed and all that cool stuff like that. Now, the Nomad is basically like a pickup truck. It's got enough room for the... Oh, it's got a tractor beam too. Now, that's really cool. I didn't know that. Man, it's so fun, fancy seeing all the tractor beams in the game now. Anyways, it's got a tractor beam and this little cargo bay that you can put a small-sized ground vehicle. Pretty sure you can fit the rock in there and use it to actually mine and make a bit of good amount of cash for how small it is. Let's see here, we got the Alpha. This is just a regular old Mustang. Hey, what's up, Horny Toad? How you doing today, buddy? So this is the Mustang Alpha, standard starter ship for $45. Got a cargo compartment that you can open up here. Fit one SCU of cube. Hang on here. Open. There we go. So yeah, if you need to transport a friend or move a box or something like that, you can ask them to get in there. Isn't that wonderful? This is the Delta. Looks like it's got extra armor plating. It's got bigger oomph and weaponry attachments. Also of note, the rocket pods. This and the Vanguard Harbinger are the only units that have rocket pods on them. And the Harbingers are on the turret. So only the second player has access to them. Don't you dare, don't... You know what? Didn't even want to read it anyways. So, yeah. That's Consolidated Outlands. And that's the Mustang Hall. Yeah, it's the Mustang Hall, because this is apparently a Mustang now, so. Alright, so we got the Rock DC. Literally the world's most worthless and useless vehicle. The outer laser isn't protected. The inner person is. It's too big to fit onto any vehicle because it's got a larger frame than the actual rock itself. So basically, half of the time, one of these two is going to be completely useless as far as the job is concerned. If there was a little external laser that this guy can operate or something for the guy to do who's driving around, but nope. The driver just drives, and then he pulls up, and then this person mines. And why couldn't you just do that with one person? Nobody knows. So, we also got the PTV, Gray Cat PTV. Simple, practical buggy, frequently used to reduce long walk distance in large hangars or outposts. Nice. And then this is the STV. Get ready to have some serious fun on the job with the STV from Gray Cat. This sport terrain vehicle was built for pros. Built by pros for pros and features blazing speed and convenient built-in storage. I think we're going to grab one of these bad boys. Hover bikes. I own one of these. I haven't used one much, so a little bit odd. They spun on the pad a little funky last I saw. They were just bobbing up and down and halfway stuck on them, but maybe that's been fixed. Either way, it's a quad hover bike. I mean, what more do you want? Looks like a quad hover bike. Looks good. I like it, actually. It does look structurally unsound, with this being a very, very weak part in the middle it'll snap in half at. And, yeah, it is the Pioneer. This is going to be the capital ship base building endgame play loop for orgs and groups of people that want to make their own outposts in the frontier lands. So they explained a whole bunch of that at CitizenCon this year, how they kind of got a general rough idea of how it's all going to work. And yeah, this is the capital ship that's going to build buildings out on moons and planets in space. After their auspicious debut with Mustang, Consolidated Outlands has gone and changed the game again with the reveal of the Pioneer. Self-contained mobile construction yard is capable of creating planetary modular structures, ushering a new wave of aspiring colonists to customize their new homes on the frontier. So, yeah, this is going to make possible the impossible, as they said. And then with that, that's day 6. Consolidated Outlands, Argo, Gray Cat, and Kruger Dynamics. So yeah, it's been absolutely amazing doing all of these. It's been exhausting as well, but you know, that's events for you. Thank you guys so much for all the voodoo that you do and watching this stuff on the YouTube channel when they come up. Even though I'm probably screwing my algorithm by uploading daily, it's been something that I've been doing for a long, long time, and I want to continue to do so. Anytime they have an expo or thing that I can do in-game, I'd love to actually be there and film it live in person and take the actual tour on foot. As well as, you know, being able to chronicle the changes that crop up year after year at these events. So I think it'll be neat to look back, you know, many years from now and see what these original ones were actually like, and if they're, you know, vastly different than the product that we have then. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, as always, stay safe and fly right. Thank you for doing the voodoo that you do.